All right, welcome. Today we're going to pull back the curtain on the single most important tool in online sports betting, the bet slip. Let's jump right in and figure this thing out.
You know that feeling, right? You open up a betting site and it's just a wall of numbers and teams, and your eyes just kind of glaze over. If you've ever felt that way, trust me, you are not alone. But here's the secret. It all comes down to one little thing, the bet slip. Honestly, just think of it like your online shopping cart. It's where you put the bets you're thinking about before you decide to check out. It is your command center. And the best part? It's way easier than it looks. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I promise you'll be navigating that thing like an absolute pro. So first things first, let's break down the actual anatomy of a bet slip. When you click on a bet, what are you actually seeing? What does it all mean? So the moment you click on a bet you're interested in, it pops right into your bet slip. And right there, it's going to show you three core things: what you picked, the type of bet you're making, and of course, the odds. To make this super clear, let's walk through an example together. Imagine there's a big football match coming up, Chelsea versus Aston Villa. We think Chelsea's going to win, so we click on them and boom, it appears in our slip. Okay, so your pick is in the slip, but what about all those numbers next to the team? This right here is what usually confuses people the most, so let's crack the code. Those numbers are the odds. They just show you how likely an outcome is and tell you how much you could win. You'll see them in a few different flavors. Decimal is super common in Europe. Bet 1, get 1.40 back. Fractional is big in the UK. Win 2 for every 5 you bet. And American odds, well, they're a bit different. But listen, don't stress about it. Pretty much every site has a button that lets you switch between them instantly. Now, you're not just stuck betting on who wins. You can bet on all sorts of things called markets. You've got your basic win, draw, win. You can bet over or under a certain number of goals. You can even bet on how a specific player will do. Each one is just a different way to play the game. You know, finding the best odds across all these different markets is really the name of the game. So if you are looking for a list of the best betting sites in your country with a 300% bonus, a great place to start is to just search for betplace.us in your browser. Okay, so you get what's on the slip. You know what you're looking at. Now for the exciting part, actually placing the bet. The whole process is actually really simple. You pick your market, it gets added to the slip, then you type in your stake, that's just the amount of money you want to bet, and here's the magic. The slip instantly does the math and shows you exactly what you could win. If it all looks good, you hit that confirm button and you're all set. And the math behind what you win is dead simple. It's your stake multiplied by the odds. The bet slip does that for you in a split second, so you always know what's on the line before you commit. And hey, you don't need to be some high roller. A lot of sites let you place bets for as little as 10 cents. The point is, you are always in complete control of how much you want to risk. And speaking of being in control and getting the best value, it really helps to know your options. So, if you are looking for a list of the best betting sites in your country with a 300% bonus, just search for betplace.us in your browser. All right, you did it. You clicked confirm. Your bet is officially in the system. So, what now? How do you keep an eye on it? Let's talk about the aftermath. Finding your bets is super easy. Just look for the My Account section. It's almost always in the top right corner of the screen. Click on that, and then look for a tab that says something like History or My Bets. Everything you've ever wagered will be right there. Inside your history, your bets will have a status. If it's an active bet, that just means the game is still happening. Sometimes you'll see a cash-out option here too. A settled bet means the event is over, and the slip will be clearly marked as either won or lost. Couldn't be simpler. Okay, let's finish off by tackling the single most common question, and maybe the most important one, that new bettors have right after they've placed a bet. So picture this. You've placed your bet on Chelsea, the confirmation message pops up, and then you get that pit in your stomach, that feeling of instant regret. Maybe you made a mistake. Can you cancel it? Can you get a do-over? The short, simple, and absolutely critical answer to that question is almost never, and you really need to remember this one. Once that bet is confirmed, it is final. It's locked in. There are no refunds, no takebacks, and that right there is why it is so crucial to double-check everything on that bet slip, your pick, your stake, everything, before you hit that confirm button. But hey, now you know that. You have the knowledge and you can place your bets with total confidence. And when you're ready to put that knowledge to use, If you are looking for a list of the best betting sites in your country with a 300% bonus, just search for betplace.us in your browser.
So there you have it, the bet slip, completely demystified. It's not so intimidating now, is it? You get the mechanics. But that leaves us with one final big question. What separates just a simple guess from a real, informed strategy? That's a story for next time. Thanks for watching.